The attic in my grandpa's old house was less a storage space and more a time capsule. Dust motes danced in the slivers of sunlight that cut through the gloom, illuminating forgotten relics of a life well lived. I was helping my parents clear it out after he passed, a bittersweet task filled with nostalgia. Tucked inside a crumbling shoebox beneath a stack of yellowed letters, my fingers brushed against something hard and rectangular. I pulled it out, a small, unlabeled cassette tape. No cover, no title, just blank, dark plastic. It looked ancient, a relic from an era before CDs, let alone digital files. My first instinct was to toss it in the discard pile. But curiosity, that persistent little whisper, got the better of me. What if? Later that evening, back at my own apartment, I found an ancient Walkman in the back of my closet, a relic from my own childhood. I blew the dust off the player head, inserted the cassette, and pressed play. First, static, the familiar hiss of magnetic tape degradation. Then muffled sounds began to emerge. Not music, not a conversation. It sounded like a faint rhythmic humming. Low, almost subsonic, it vibrated through the cheap headphones, and then a voice. Distant, strained, as if speaking through a thick veil, but undeniably human. "Log entry 1, it rasped. "Experiment Alpha, Day 0, isolation protocol initiated. Cabin secured, no external interference." My brow furrowed. This wasn't Grandpa's old tunes. This was something else entirely, something unsettling. The recording skipped, then cleared slightly. The voice was stronger now, tinged with a strange mix of academic excitement and growing desperation. The patterns, they're forming. It's not just sound, it's structure. Like a language woven into the fabric of the universe itself. Repeating, evolving sequences, my mind reeled. What was this, an old scientific recording? A bizarre art project? I listened intently. The speaker described complex mathematical progressions within the humming, visual forms appearing in their mind's eye when they focused on the sound. They believed they were tuning into something vast, something intelligent. The log entries continued, each more intense. The speaker, whose name was never given, described their isolation in a remote cabin, dedicating their life to deciphering this cosmic hum. They spoke of losing track of days, of their only companion being the constant, evolving sound. They were starving themselves not from lack of food, but from a growing disinterest in anything but the patterns. Then came day 37. It's a message. From somewhere else, they found me. Or rather, they knew I was listening. I think they're trying to send me coordinates. Coordinates to something or somewhere, and I think they want me to go there. The tape crackled. A new sound emerged. A faint, complex melody, beautiful but utterly alien. It was like nothing I had ever heard, both ancient and futuristic. It resonated deep within my bones. The voice cut in again, barely a whisper now, urgent, desperate. It's a map, not just numbers. They're showing me destinations. Worlds beyond thought. And they know I have it. I think they're coming to take me. The melody rose to a crescendo, distorting into a piercing shriek, then silence. The tape had run out. I sat there stunned, the headphones still clamped to my ears, the Walkman dead in my hands. The implications of what I had just heard were staggering. This wasn't a joke. This was a man, alone, seemingly communicating with an unknown intelligence through pure sound, receiving information that was literally out of this world. And then, what happened to him? The tape ended in a shriek. Did they take him? Was he abducted? Transported? Or did the sheer magnitude of the information simply break his mind? I spent weeks after that trying to trace the tape, the voice. I searched old scientific journals, fringe theories, anything about isolated experiments. I found nothing. No missing scientists fitting the description of a voice, no record of Experiment Alpha. It was like the man, his cabin, and his profound discovery simply evaporated, leaving only this single, unlabeled cassette as proof. The world suddenly felt different. Bigger, more mysterious. Every time I look up at the night sky, I wonder if those coordinates, that message, is still out there, woven into the fabric of existence, waiting for someone else to find the right frequency, the right hum to listen. And I wonder sometimes if the entities that spoke through the tape are still listening, waiting for someone new to pick up the signal. The music box taught me that some echoes never truly fade. If you're gripped by astounding discoveries and mind-bending revelations, hit that subscribe button. Join the Story Shock family for more unforgettable tales that will keep you questioning everything.